Well, Potts, as we know, Lakey Peterson has a big heat on her hands. She just heard the explosion from the crowd, maybe even saw the performance of Carissa Moore. She has a lot on the line, especially against Nikki Van Dijk, who has done well in Portugal and passed down the coast where she achieved her first CT win.
What do you do now in the time before your semifinal?
I'll probably go get some water, change into a little bit of a thinner suit. It actually was finally warmer out there, so yeah, something to move around a little bit easier.
And it feels like a venue where Tatiana would succeed if the wave stays solid. Then the new school approach of Caroline Marks will be incredible on these incredible lengthy left-handers out in front. Nikki Van Dijk swooping on the backhand, and she'll hop out. That was her opening ride against Lakey. Peterson just up and out as a 0.5 on her start.
It was a high range too, Joe. I remember there, I was on the beach watching that. Nikki Van Dijk came out victorious for her maiden victory. The speech was amazing. The emotion was great. She's going to need a bit of that if she was going to take care of Lakey Peterson out here. Lakey knows she needs to win this heat to keep herself with any kind of chance. So this is going to be a great heat. Nikki Van Dijk kind of drawing first blood here with the first real wave of substance.
That was her first CT win when that had the championship tour rated event next to it. As we watch Lakey on the right, wide open face, frontside wrap complete for the Californian, and she hops out.
Reckon. Beautiful opening maneuver here from Lakey. Nice body position on that turn, and just one maneuver, kicks out. Nothing wrong with that though. The judges don't mind throwing big points at single maneuvers. We've seen that throughout the day. So Lakey just getting a good solid wave under her belt.
Backhand snap off the top for Nikki Van Dijk as she runs to this little inside corner. She has a little wedge approaching, but not enough momentum for it, so she's out. Van Dijk had the 3.33 start. Always had to deal with the title threats. How'd you do on this one, Potts?
Yeah, well, just a little bit of whitewater on the face, but nice opening maneuver there for Nikki. As you said, from a place called Phillip Island, southeast of Melbourne, and we get a lot of waves like that down there.
So builds just a touch on her start. And now Lakey Peterson with priority will just step off a closeout. Lakey's start was a 0.5, then she did the forehand carve for a 3.67. So at an exciting time in the title race, exciting time here at Super Tubos because it's the best it's been all waiting period. A couple of backhand carves for Peterson. And she'll kick out down the line. That'll go into her top two.
Yeah, I think she's done that just from the sheer power of this first turn. Beautiful snap in the pocket. Great positioning on that. I love that upper body rotation. She gets that, uses that upper body as leverage and really extends that back leg, puts a lot of power in her turns, and that's where the points are going to come from. The more time she puts herself in that world title race, the more comfortable she's going to get with it, and success will follow.
Solid right-hander setting up for the Australian. Nikki Van Dijk throws down a solid top turn carve. End section's going small quickly, so forces her to kick out. But picking a bigger wave, bigger section. Judges always love that. Waves at the moment, Potts, but this is one of the better ones we've seen.
Yeah, beautiful, smooth, clean arc there from Nikki Van Dijk. Just the wave letting her down towards the end of it, but you know, what does she need? Just a 3.91 to get herself up into the lead.
So one turn, you can get rewarded. Peterson wanted to pull into that hollow section. Just couldn't quite catch up to it there. Rolling in to this right-hander. Lakey off the bottom. Beautiful top turn. Driving into another big forehand hook. Peterson looking to finish strong. Let's go back to Lakey's wave, Potts.
Yeah, well, Lakey needed a good score to get herself back into the lead. A super important heat for that world title race. She knows it. You know, maybe a little bit of nerves coming into this, but she's starting to dust those away. And
so getting some room to really open up on the right. Nikki Van Dijk looking to answer. Clean carve to start for the Australian. Nice hook on the face, two turns, she's out, and the race for priority continues.
Waves, that one right there, the 5.83 got her lead back. But then right behind her, Nikki Van Dijk on what looks like one of the bigger waves of the heat. Two-turn combo. Beautiful, nice, clean, smooth surfing from Nikki Van Dijk.
Jim Merrick from the same zone as Lakey Peterson in that Santa Barbara region. Won a title way back in the day. Lakey off the bottom. Beautiful backhand carve. Lips there, she hits it hard off the top. Sets up for the third snap down the line, and world number 2 picking off a gem of a left to allow her to really open up. Looking like she definitely improved on her 4.13. More pressure on Nikki Van Dijk.
First turn, very, very important. Does she nail it? Gets that body right in the right position, straight off the bottom again. That's the snap on the wave, throwing a lot of spray out of the back. And the power that she puts into her surfing is getting better and better. You can tell she's fine-tuning her repertoire on the waves, feeling way more confident.
And now making a move, Van Dijk needing a 6.43. It's a big closeout. She has to step off. The next set, completely closing out the area. Van Dijk turns in an equal 5th here at the MEO Rip Curl Pro Portugal. And Lakey Peterson will get a shot at world number 1 Carissa Moore in the second semifinal with the world title race on the line.